Everybody speak, 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 speak. Get up, clean your house up, get in your car, get out of that traffic.
What's up, y'all? We not live yet. We're not live yet, right?
Mm-mm. We're about to be in just 13, 15 seconds. You know I'm a keep it. Yo, yo, yo. It is Phyll Prince. I am back right here on WTT Radio. It is the top of the hour, 10:04 a.m. on East Coast time. So hopefully y'all have gotten up. Hopefully y'all are sweeping those floors, mopping those floors, Swiffering, maybe going outside and vacuuming your grass. Maybe you doing something like that. So hopefully we up on this good Saturday morning because it's Let Me Wake You Up time. I do have special guest, the real KeonStafford in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Look at you. It's been a while. What's been going
Right.
on?
Man, nothing, just working, trying to, get my platform off the ground, just, doing the do, living every day. You know how it goes. So trying to get and do big and better things like you. Look, I'm trying to get my radio station, I got my little platform,
Look, this has been 4 years in the making, okay?
Look.
4 years in the making.
Right. Live in the basement.
Okay, I've had to beg, borrow, and steal to get here. So
look, I already know. But
I'm probably not even supposed to be here right now. I'm probably taking over the radio waves right now.
Right. I'm proud of you because look, I have seen you come.
Oh.
I remember you first started, and you was on the radio station before.
Yes.
And then look at you now. You got your own show.
I begged 4 years ago. I begged for my own show, and I didn't know what I was gonna do in between. When I finally got on the way up Atlanta, and I got on the show, a lot of doors opened for me after last season. So I am very, very thankful. But I'm also proud of you as well, friend. I have seen you. We've been rocking for a long time.
Long time.
I've seen you go through your trials and tribulations, your ups and downs, and to say
Right.
that you have come out of it, out of everything, like I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate
very,
it.
very proud of you. And I appreciate you for accepting my invitation to come chill with me this morning and talk the shits of the shits of the shits.
Look, you already know. Once you said, "Hey, I need you to come," baby, I was like, "All right, when you want to do it?"
Y'all, I hit him up literally. I hit him up a couple of days before this actually happened, and he actually accepted the invitation. So
yes, indeed.
Look,
you lucky I ain't have nothing to do this weekend. Nah, I said you already know I was
like, you want to come chill with me in the studio? Come on, let's go. Come on in the room.
Yes, indeed.
We're gonna get into some hot topics this morning. Some stuff that we're gonna talk about. Bigo Live is one of them because it is a very toxic situation over there. Like, you ever watch Bigo Live?
You know what? I wasn't really into it. I have seen how people post clips and different things like that. So I'll watch it like that, but actually just being into it, I haven't seen it. It's just too much drama for me.
Baby, let me tell you, you pop onto Twitter, that is my first go-to is trending teas for Bigo Live. I have got to watch what these people are doing.
Really?
For some reason, I don't get me wrong, I don't like the tear downs and I don't like the whole tearing each other down, and the reading is fine because that's what we do.
Yeah.
But tearing somebody down and using a platform to tear you down and take away business opportunities or something that could be potentially more in your realm of like maybe networking with other people, that is where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Where you start threatening people and stuff like that. So that's why I said, you know what, we got to talk about the Bigo Live and all of that going on. People, we are also going to talk about the student loan forgiveness.
Lord, look,
y'all been on Biden's ass, okay, about these student loans.
Baby.
So if y'all don't go out there and get it, I don't know who's going to push you out there to go get it.
Right.
Do you have student loans?
No, I ain't got no student loans, baby. No, I ain't got none. I don't got no student loans. But look, if I would have known that they want to do this, baby, I would have been out there.
They say it's the Broward University, but we're going to get into it because I don't know what they got going on. But everybody's been pushing Biden and saying he's a liar because of what he got going on with the student loans. Like, oh, what are you doing on the saving grace? Why didn't y'all take advantage of the stuff when y'all had a chance?
When y'all had a chance to, right?
See, y'all always want to complain and whine after the stuff is over with, and they take it away, like your food stamps.
Look, listen. Look, they better do what they got to do.
They better do what they got to do. They better make it do what it do around here. So we're gonna talk about all that stuff and make sure that y'all are tuning in. Make sure that y'all are sharing. Make sure that your cousin, your mama, your uncle, your sister, your brother, whoever it is tuned in and listening, because we're about to talk and get into some things of the things.
Baby, y'all better turn up your radios.
Okay, turn on your television.
Look, okay, y'all who watching online, make sure y'all tune in, baby.
Because it's about to be fired up in here. We're gonna talk about everything under the sun. Everything that y'all thinking on y'all's minds, we're gonna go ahead and talk about. If you are in your car, if you're in your home, do not beat that dog over there, okay? Don't be fluffy, okay? Don't be scruffy over there, because we all know that there's animal cruelty going on out here in these streets as well. So y'all better stop doing that too. But while we on a break, I want to make sure that you guys are still cleaning up your house, not sitting in traffic, not cussing somebody out at the store. Get some gas, be cool. We coming back. It's gonna be okay. Okay? Hopefully, it's gonna be okay.
Nah, it's gonna be okay.
I got something for y'all though. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the pain relief commercial for y'all right here on WTT Radio while we in the studio. It's the real KeonStafford with us this morning.
Yes, sir.
And we will be right back right here on WTT Radio.
What's going on, y'all? While we on commercial break, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm here with my boy Phyll the Prince. Look, we finna get into some things. Tell him what he have in store. Tell him what no questions he finna ask. So we'll see. We'll see.
The good news is if you have insurance, you may have little.
I need to ask you some questions.
That's fine. Look, I'm open book. What's up, friend? So if y'all want to hear it on the radio, y'all can download. It's on WTTT Radio on iHeartRadio. So if you have the app, go ahead and listen to it, or you can stay watching live. This is kind of behind the scenes a little bit. So, he got me up early in the morning.
Baby.
I started to come at 9. I was like, oh my God, I got to get up. But I had already put the video and said 10 already. So
well, I've been up since maybe about, I think I got up at like 3, 4 o'clock this morning. And I changed like my whole bedding set and all that. And then changed my room around and did all of that. And put some clothes in my washer, put some clothes in the dryer. And I was up this morning.
Really?
I was at it.
Look, it is crazy because I was like, I went to step out last night. I was like, oh my God, I need to go get a drink or something. I was like, nah, let me just chill and keep it moving. But I really just laid down. Yesterday, it was just a chill day. Like, I just chilled and went home, ate, and just had laid in the bed or whatever and just chilled. My man out of town, child. So I'm like, oh my God.
Where he at?
He in Augusta. Yep, he went out of town. It's to take care of things, but yes,
I'm here for it.
But oh my God, so it's like, well, I'll wait till we get back on air to talk about that. Like, it just be so crazy how just like different things happen around like the people around you and stuff, like good things.
Well, we definitely got to talk about it. Let's jump into it. We're gonna jump right into it. We got like 2 minutes and 16 seconds, so we're gonna be right back in there. Lamar gonna come up in here with his loud ass.
You said Lamar?
Yes.
The one who do
not the one with
No, I'm talking about Lamar that do the R&B Mondays.
No.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real KeonStafford. Cause baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real KeonStafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real KeonStafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.
Look, I had to run a little promo video real quick because I ain't posted when I first went live. So I had to make sure I post a little promo video real quick.
Yeah,
Let the people know I'm back, baby.
okay. You are back and full in effect.
Right.
Watch, I see you with Auntie again.
Yeah, you know, got to. I'm doing I'm lining up interviews and stuff, you know, and just getting a couple of
I'm
topics.
gonna ask you about that too, so everybody can like get into that. We're gonna kind of save the little stories for like towards the end, so we can like have a go out.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Michelle?
We're about to have like 16 seconds left.
That's fine.
Download the app for the all-new WTT Radio, giving you the tea 24 hours. WTT Radio.
Yo, we are back right here on WTT Radio. Make sure y'all always downloading the platform of WTT Radio. That is going to get you locked in every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Make sure y'all are here. And make sure, shouts out to my girl Pam. I have not seen her in so long. So Pam, if you're out there listening, shouts out to you, girl. I miss you. Anyways, back to the real KeonStafford. If y'all don't know who this is, I'm going to let him explain who he is and explain what he does, because y'all need to know that the real KeonStafford has helped me on my growth. So this is what we all about in this business, right?
What's up? It's your boy KeonStafford. I am a content creator on YouTube. You can catch me on Facebook. I talk about all positivity things. You know, I bring people on who have had past trauma, who have dealt with real life experiences. You know how some people always have, you know, on different platforms, they have negativity things, or they want to talk about what's in the blogs. They want to talk about just negative things. And with me, for my platform, I want to bring something that was very positive to the people. And I want to cater to young Black people, people that's in the LGBTQ community.
Kind of like a therapist.
Yeah, kind of sort of, you know, just to really just give people something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody always want to focus on the negative things. And then, you know, people build a platform off of negative, you know. So they want to talk about it. They want to down people and everything like that. So I want to bring something different. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm grateful.
What was your inspiration for thinking about something like that?
My inspiration definitely was, you know, I work with, I'm not sure if you know, he was the showrunner, Craig, for T.S. Madison. So just watching him, and which kind of sort of always kind of been,
Craig,
you know, been in the scene a little bit, kind of, you know, behind the cameras. You know, I would go live, or I would, you know, pop here and there, and then, you know, I DJ'd, I host. So
what y'all don't know is before Keon got started on all of his main platform, he was working with T.S. Madison and Corey Knott, which Corey Knott is a huge he's a huge entity here at the radio station. And Craig, the writer steward, like he has been, like, you know, if you know Craig has been on the T.S. Madison Experience,
major platform,
We TV and stuff like that. And they actually are friends. But I remember that night that we went to Harold's Chicken.
Okay.
Me, you, and Craig. Craig was like, "What is this ghetto y'all bringing me to?" Because you know Craig is so.
You know what? We did do a live.
Yes.
It was me, you, Craig. I think my friend Phyll.
Yes,
we all did a live.
We did a podcast.
Yeah, we did one.
Craig's house. Yep. And we ended up going to Harold's Chicken, and the look on Craig's face, floored. He was like, "What in the world?"
What y'all got me to? You know what?
Y'all brought me to?
I haven't been back there since last year, September.
Really?
They broke into my car, baby. I ain't been back since.
Oh, you know, when you go down to that end of town, you know, you gotta put chains and whips all over your stuff, because them people down there, you gotta watch them.
Baby, listen.
You know how the hood is.
Look, but you know, sometimes the hood has the best food.
It do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Harold's Chicken is really good, but the only problem I have with them now is they need to fix some stuff in their facility.
Yeah.
They need to fix some stuff. Like, I shouldn't be sitting at a table and air conditioning water is leaking on me.
No, you know what? I went to the one over here in College Park, or well, Riverdale rather.
Mhm.
And baby, it gave me a whole different vibe. Like it was
Was it
real
giving
cute.
what it was supposed to have given?
It gave what it was supposed to give, baby. Look, it was a different feel, so it was more clean and everything. I was like, I need to start coming back over here, whatever. So it was good. It was good. So I enjoyed everything, but I haven't went to the Edgewood location because, baby,
Don't nobody want to go over there.
Edgewood have.
It's got too much going on over there.
It's
like
much.
it's like a shit show. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Now you are in a committed relationship. Congratulations.
Yes,
because that's very hard to find these
indeed.
days, especially in this community. It's very hard to find. How long have y'all been in a relationship?
So we've been in a relationship for 2 years, but we've been knowing each other for 3.
What would you say keeps your relationship or keeps it molded? What would you say keeps you guys the happiest?
Well, they always say opposites attract.
Mhm.
He's more chill and laid back, and
Mhm.
I'm more the turned up one. But I think what keep us together is just our bond. We get on each other's nerves, but
Oh, I know.
we definitely know how to come back, and the love is there. So I definitely say that keep us going, and we motivate each other. It's hard to find people that's going to motivate you and just accept you for you and to help you grow.
How in the world did y'all meet each other?
Facebook.
Wow.
Facebook.
Who jumped in whose inbox?
Well, he jumped in mine.
Okay.
He always wanted to say that he always want to always say I jumped into his, but baby, I had to pull up the receipts one day, and he jumped into mine. But I'm glad that he jumped into.
It goes down in the DMs, baby. That's what it goes down.
Listen. Baby, listen.
What was the message that caught your attention?
You know what? It wasn't a message that caught my attention from him. It was actually a picture that he posted. And I was just talking about this. He posted a picture going to the K. Michelle concert. Mm-hmm. And I was laughing because I remember looking at that picture and I was like, he gonna be my husband one day.
Oh, wow.
And then, you kind of like a couple of pictures and stuff like that. And then he jumped in the DM and baby.
The manifestation for me.
Yes, the rest is history.
Okay. Look at you out here in the streets.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Booed up.
Look, okay.
We all trying to get there.
We got to get you a boo, baby. We got to get you one.
I don't know about that.
Why?
I'm a little busy.
Well, sometimes when you get home late at night, after we having a busy day,
hug my pillow.
You still need somebody to love and hug on.
You know how you put the cover in between your legs? And
child, they'll work for a minute.
Clamp it together, and that's just your warmth and your feeling of happiness. That's all I got right now.
Well, stay in your bag for right now, but eventually you have to get you a little boo. I'm gonna have to set you up on a couple of dates.
I always said if I turn 40, I got 3 more years. If I turn 40, that if I don't have nobody, I'm gonna marry myself, like that woman did in People magazine.
Child, look, I know you know how to please yourself, but you still need that partner. I don't care what nobody say.
It's hard. It's really hard, Keon. It's really hard.
Well, I think our community have changed things a little bit because, if you're not into, and no shade to my girls who do OnlyFans or, have that type of content.
That's the ones who got the relationships.
No,
that's
but
the ones who
what?
Committed
People always want, they always say they want different things, but then they're doing certain things not to get it. Or when they have a relationship, they run people away. So
while we're on relationships, what do you think about the poly relationship type deal? What do you think about those? Because they're popping up more and more these days.
Let me say this. I'm against it. One, because of the simple fact is people really don't know how to be fully honest. And I never been into, the threesomes and stuff like that. But people don't be honest. And just from hearing, just like I know people who have it, mm-hmm. And, it's always something behind it. Like, one person is jealous because this person get more attention, or, even if they have a understanding, quote unquote,
I don't know what understanding you're gonna have.
Somebody is always stepping out or not being honest. So for me, I just let me stick to my person.
What reason would you think that somebody in a poly relationship would need to step out if you always got 2 other options?
Being greedy, wanting more, insecure, because you have those things. I don't know. I ain't never been there, so I'm just giving y'all my thoughts and my ideas.
I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. Now, I've been in situations where it's been like a friendship and maybe a third person, but that's like so far off long mm-hmm. ago. But that's like in my younger days. But it's like, I don't know, like the poly thing, it can happen, but the problem is when it happens, how do you, are you mad when the other person is going to work and you want some and then you end up sleeping with the other, like, is there an agreement that's supposed to be, like, it's confusing to me. Like the whole poly thing is confusing.
Yeah, and I don't think we would never understand until or if we're in that situation.
I won't be in that situation.
Right.
Somebody gonna get shot around here.
Let me look in my bag.
Okay.
But I really do.
Don't make me go to my cabinet.
Hello, but I really do think that it's just for the sexual pleasure. That's just my opinion. But look, I like what I have, so I ain't looking to dip in the move into 2 and 3 different other people.
Now, since y'all been together for quite some time, has any talk of engagements or anything been had about that? Now, you knew I was gonna come up with a question.
We have definitely talked about, marriage. We have definitely talked about, engagement. Just like the different things that we would want, but it's no rush and everything is no time limit. But you have to work out the flaws in your relationship, which I'm not saying that it won't be a time that you won't get into it, but you both have to be on a real common ground, the same page before you actually take that next step. So it's been talked about and it's going.
You don't think y'all ready for it?
Right now I would say no, because of the simple fact is we're both working on different things. We're working on ourselves, we're working on our relationship. So as a marriage right now where we're at, no, but in the future it's coming. It's coming.
I just want to make sure I'm either the ring bearer, the rose thrower.
You'll definitely get an invite.
I want to get an invite somewhere.
You'll definitely get an invite.
I love some wedding cake. I love to eat.
Look, okay.
I love to eat. There has been this thing going on. Like, I guess, I don't know if it's a joke or I don't know if anybody's ever really done it, but they were like, on my wedding, everybody gonna go home and take an intermission and go home and eat and then come back.
Baby, look, I want to have it where you in the wedding and baby it flip, then you at the party, baby, you at the reception. So that's what I want to do. But it's just the different things, and then it's so crazy because he does event and decor. So I'm like, look, you can't.
Oh, that's gonna be all over time. That's gonna be so over time.
Look, so it just takes time, but definitely working on ourselves and working on our relationship. So then when that time presents itself, it'll be at the right time.
Now, let me tell y'all, me and Keon, we are in good graces today. But I don't know if you remember the time that me and you actually had our little tit-for-tat issue.
Right.
And it was so hurtful because we knew each other really cared about each other's friendship. Mm-hmm. And that night we walked to the house party, it was just so it was uncomfortable. It was like a big old cloud that came over.
Right.
And that's one thing that you can tell about genuine people. Like, literally, people just realize and recognize that we actually had a problem. Mm-hmm. We didn't even have to say anything.
Yeah, we didn't have to say anything.
Everybody's like, right. What is going on over here? And what y'all don't understand is that's what more people need in our community, mm-hmm. or just period.
Yeah.
You can always talk about your differences. And if you cannot move past it, just let bygones be bygones. Agree to disagree and move on. That's what adults do.
Right.
So a lot of times people don't really understand other people's relationships, but me and Keon's relationship goes far and beyond. Like I said, we have been through so much, and I've seen him go through so much.
Right.
We're gonna be sitting here and we're just still cool. We're still friends. We can call each other up. We can talk to each other and still laugh with each other. That shows a lot of growth on both of our behalves, because we know that we went through our little, and I mean, it was a span. Okay.
And let me say this. Sometimes, because me and you I remember it like it was yesterday. Sometimes, when you don't speak to someone, and I'm the type of person, even though I hadn't reached out to you in a long time, but I seen, and like I told you before, I didn't see Phyll that I knew.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, well, even though we haven't talked in a long time, let me still reach out and say, hey, you still have someone that care. Hey, you still have this. And I think the message came at the wrong time, because it's sad to say, but sometimes when you associate yourself with certain people, it's hard to
speak on it.
Put genuineness in, someone that is coming for real, then someone that is really just finna talk about you behind your back or whatever. And so when you came at me, it was just like, whoa, hold on. Like that was a really sincere message,
Yeah.
but I understood your place. So when we seen each other, it was just like, I'm the type of person, I give what you give me. You know, I'm an energy type of person.
Okay, we was definitely giving.
Yeah, I'm an energy type of person. So
giving
when you came in, I was like, and I don't think that was our, there may have been our second time seeing each other. So it was just like, it was like a cloud. And it was just like, okay, well, child, we're gonna have to talk because this is uncomfortable. This is not what I'm used to.
It was very uncomfortable.
Right.
It really bothered me for us not to talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It really bothered me for us to be in the same room
Mm-hmm.
and be around people. And then people are like talking and we're in the same circle. Talking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking to everybody else but each other.
Right.
So weird, so awkward. And I was like, I don't see how people do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how you can't make up with a person. And I can say to this day, I apologize because I think I took the message wrong in the wrong way. And you did it with really good intentions.
Yeah, I did.
And I think that I really just kind of went off the handle, but I think I was just going through some stuff, hanging with the wrong crowd, being with the wrong people, listening to the wrong stuff, people in your ear. And I think I just took it completely out of context.
Mm-hmm.
And that shows growth, though.
Growth.
I mean, it's growth. I've grown since then, and that's not the person I am today.
Yeah, and you know what, you can tell. I can, and I received everything that you just said because, and then like you said, hanging, and I said it too, hanging with the wrong crowd, listening to the wrong things. You have people that are damaged and that are hurt, and they want to bring you down with them. So when you overcome that, it's very good. It's good.
Friendships can be, you can take friendships in two different ways. They can be toxic or they can make it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hang around toxic people, you get a toxic mindset.
Right.
And that clouds your mind up and clouds your space up. And then you find yourself mad with people that you don't need to be mad with.
You don't need to be mad with.
I
right.
was genuinely mad with you for no reason. And I hated the fact that I knew this party was coming up. When we were invited, our mutual friend invited us to the party, and I said, crap, it's either truth or dare right now because I know I got to walk in here and I know I'm going to have to see Keon and he's going to be there. And I have to, it just takes too much energy, takes too much time. You have to figure out, well, what am I going to say to this person when I see them? And
how this person gonna react when they see me,
right? And it sucks because you are putting yourself in a situation where you're like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do when I see this person? Now you got to think extra on that. You're not really thinking about the party. You're thinking about too much stuff, and you really don't even have. It really don't have to be that. But I appreciate the person who got us together,
right,
back in good graces because they definitely saw it.
Yeah.
They saw the tension on our face. You can
baby
with a butter knife with a spoon, honey. Okay.
Let me tell you, because I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Look, it is what it is. He want to talk to me. He better come over here because I like I said, I'm an energy type of person, and
if you could just take our eyes, both our eyes, and just take them off the floor because they rolled so bad. Our eyes rolled at each other so bad.
So bad.
Like, what is going on? Why are we like this?
Right, but that was what, 3 years ago?
It was so long ago.
And look, we're in a better place
now. Look where we are today.
So,
that just shows you that you can, you can move past stuff. And all these people out here doing this, I ain't gonna talk to family members and stuff. Stop doing it. Life is too short.
Right, it is.
Life is too short. People are dying left and right. I just got up this morning to another death of a person that I know, and it really shocked the crap out of me because we were in college together, and we hung out and kicked it real strong all the time. And for me to have seen that news this morning, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So people are at fast rates. This is 2022. People are being taken up and brought to glory. So y'all need to, whatever relationships y'all have with people, make sure that y'all mend them.
Right.
You don't want the last thing to be.
Cherish your loved ones, because once they're gone, and when I say loved ones, I'm talking about friends, family, people that are really close to you, hell, even coworkers. Cherish them because, baby, once they're gone, all you have is a memory or pictures.
Okay.
And, so make sure you cherish your people while they're here.
It is now 10:30 of the hour. We are going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we're going to say our last final thoughts. and say some last final things. I appreciate you for being here, Keon.
I appreciate you for having me on here.
Y'all stay right here. Keep it locked on WTT Radio.
For that flawless, glamorous, everyday face. Will natural face
All right, y'all. I am back. What's up? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Lovelace.
What's up, everybody?
Life with Mel. What's going on? Hey, Sir
I know
DeRoss.
it's dark in the studio this morning, but that's because I chose not to put the lights on.
You know, it is kind of chill. It kind of give you
Yeah, I
like
want
a
that vibe.
little chill vibe
Yeah.
or whatever. So,
And, I prefer like early in the mornings on Saturdays to have it like this,
Mhm.
especially like when it's sunny outside like this, because you see like the flames are flying off.
Yeah.
You see the traffic and stuff going, and the light is shining. It's just natural light.
and you know what? I have came back here like in this area, but I never knew that this was back here. Like, it's so crazy. It is crazy.
They moved this. We used to have this. The studio used to be in Ellenwood, and then they moved it downtown, and now it's here. But I mean, I really love this location.
Yeah, it's close to home. Like when I put the address in, because I always try to plan ahead. So I was like, oh, it's only like 14 minutes away. So I was like, baby, I can leave the house at this time and get there.
The studio is
be
right
good.
in the middle of everything.
Everything, literally.
285 is right there.
Literally. What's up, y'all? I will be back. We're on a little break right now, but I will be back on the air. So if you're watching, make sure you can continue to watch it backstage, behind the scenes, or you can download the WTTT radio app, and it's on iHeartRadio.
Oh, that was so sweet what we just did, though.
Yeah, that was
like going back down memory lane.
right. And it's crazy, but like you say, not even gonna mention no names. I know we ain't on the air, but I have separated myself from certain people because when you go through things, you really notice who is there for you and who got your back.
You really got to think about, like, if I still stay in this with this person, is it going to spread the toxic disease over to me? Because you really got to think about your energy and I can tell you one thing. This year, a lot of doors. Last year I went through a huge depression. I went through a lot of crap, and this year I said, I'm not taking this year. I'm not taking it, and I ended up just basically like letting a lot of people go, letting the club go a lot, because I remember I was out a lot, but that was filling a void for me, and I felt like it was filling a void for me. When I got to this year, I got so many doors open for me, and I can't be more than grateful or thankful for it. So there's so much more that's going to happen and go on, but I try not to announce it as it goes now until it actually happens.
Yeah, you know what? You can't always post your success stories or your great news when you first get it, because believe it or not, these people watch. They're watching.
They're waiting on their downfall.
They're waiting on your downfall, and you can't always post it. I tell people all the time, it's not like even to like my my lives and my what I have going on for my platform. I tell people all the time, like, it's not about how many numbers you have. The numbers going to come as you grow and as you being genuine, and they love to hear the truth.
Right.
So continue being you, and everything will fall into line. You know what I'm saying? So
I was laughing this morning. I was watching I ended up clicking on the way up Atlanta's last season. The season, I think it was one of the reunion shows that we had. I think it was part 2 or something like that. And my name was trickled all the way through some of the comments. And a lot of people was like, well, people don't want to work with him. People are not going to want to work with him. People are not going to want to network with him. And I'm just sitting up here like, people who watch my life for maybe 45 minutes of the day feel like I'm not going to be, but look where I am today. I'm on the radio. I have my own live talk show on Instagram. Executive producer my own stuff. I'm still brand ambassador for a Black clothing brand.
Right.
I'm still it's still stuff going on. I'm still getting, everything I need out of my hard work that I'm putting in. And these people are running around here saying this and that, and you don't know who's gonna work with me or what's gonna happen. You only see what you see, and that's it. And I'm still on the TV show. I'm still coming back hard and strong on another season.
Right.
People need to stop judging people and not knowing them. I understand that people have their opinions, and being on this show has made me much stronger. It's made me a stronger person because it shows you that there are people out there who actually watch you and don't really understand the person that you are, and they try to put you in this box, and you don't have to be put in a box.
And you know what, to your point, people let other people build this perception of them. So like if me and you talking about him and I'm telling you all these negative things or you telling me all these negative
Right.
things, I'm gonna already prejudge him. So when I see him, I'm like, bitch.
Right.
And the person actually is cool, genuine, or whatever, but it's crazy. Now, I'm the type of person like this. Like I let people build their own judgment, their own perception of people. But I will say, like, if it's something, first off, if it's something that's really deep, like I'm a forgiving person, but if it's something like really deep, in a life that like a life lesson or something that has really taught me, like, whoa, let me deal with them in a different way, and let me feed them with a long-handled spoon. I would give you that. Look, this what this person have did to me, but you're your own person. Now I'm only gonna give you one chance. After the first chance,
I hate the mess though, the unnecessary mess. Like, what is your main goal and your main reason for trying to put a wedge in between me and another person, or that person and another person? Like, what is your ultimate goal? Because at the end of the day, if they still want to be cool and still want to be friends, my whole thing I've always said is, if you heard something about me on the streets, come and ask me, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna give you the truth. And if you believe something that somebody else said about somebody, then we all screwed in America, because it's gonna be somebody that's always gonna have your name in their mouth and always telling something about you to somebody else. We don't know if it's a lie or not, but what's your vendetta, and why are you just telling me this? Oh, y'all not cool no more, so now you're gonna tell me all the secrets. Like, what are you trying to get at?
And you know what too? When you always telling the truth, or when you're an open and honest person, a lot of people can't take that. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I tell people all the time, when the person that you meet on day one is gonna be the same person you meet on day 100. So you have those people that they always talking this or they always speaking that, and it's just like, no, do you want me to tell you the truth? Because if my friend's finna step out, girl, and you got something that look crazy, I'm like, bitch, change. You gotta change that.
I just told, the funny thing, I just told my homegirl that my best friend had. I said, girl, you wouldn't got this. Now, me, I'm not a big fan of green hair. I don't care. I don't care what kind of green tint it is. I'm just not a big fan of it. And I wasn't saying it in a derogatory or mean way, because it still looks cute. But for me, I just see green as the dye went wrong. Like, they dyed your hair and the dye went wrong. I've always felt like that. But see, that was a bad taste put in my mouth a long time ago. When I saw these women trying to bleach blonde their hair and it turned green.
Right. So I know that's what you're talking about.
So now that I see a woman or a female with green in her head, I automatically resonates to, oh my gosh,
child, she done messed up
child, you need to go get your money back. They didn't dye your hair correctly wherever you came from. Or child, you tried to do a dye and it just went wrong. It just went bad. And it's not that it's derogatory, but some people can take things in wrong context.
Correct.
And that could really damage you. And that's the same thing we just finished talking about. Like, you can take things in a derogatory way. And then I felt so stupid, because I was like, what was the whole ordeal? Why was I even upset or mad with him? And he was genuinely really just checking on me.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because of, and it's sad to say, Lord, it's sad to say, but the person that we both had in common, they're not always, and they're changing.
They're trying.
They're trying to change. They're not always the person that has a positive light on them, but
because it's
been so God is touching this particular person. So when I associated myself with this person, not knowing the backstory or not knowing the history between y'all, and then here I am, which me and you were friends. Actually, me and you were friends before me and this person were friends. So when me and this person started associating ourselves with each other, it was kind of like what we were just talking about already. You had kind of prejudged, even though we were cool, but you prejudged our friendship.
I didn't separate,
and you didn't separate the two. So when I sent that message, and I'm the type of person, I kind of look at things from both ways. So when I sent that message to you, yes, it was genuine coming from my part, and I had to reread it like, damn, why he went off on me like that? But then when I look back and we talked and we had actually face to face, it was just like, now I see. But it was kind of that,
I think I was
that
just
judgment.
I think I was just more upset at the fact that I'm like, okay, I really truthfully care about both of these people, but I care about this one more than I care about this one because I knew this one first, and this one has wronged me so many times, and we've gotten into it so many times, and this one I would never think that, and so my mind straight went to, did this person influence this person to come at me like that? And that's the first thing I thought in my head, and that's why I attacked, and I was like, I'm all over the place, and when I got to the house, I was like,
child, right? But you know what too, and not this situation, not the situation that we're talking about or what we're talking about, but it's crazy that you have these people that be in your face, right? And they're talking, and you laughing and you kikiing and you having a good time, and then just to hear some of the things they have said about you, it make your mouth drop. Do you hear me? It's a lot of things that people have said or whatever. And some people will come to me, and it happened a couple of times. People come to me like, "Oh my God, you're not the person that they say you were."
I hate that.
And it's like, well, what did they say?
Right.
Because
I want to know.
I want to know. Like,
dang, if you tell me this, what really did they say?
What else they just said? And that's why I'm so glad that I'm in the place that I am in now, because my baby have a lot to do with helping open my eyes to certain situations. Because it's just like, sometimes you get blind and you don't see what somebody else will see. So it's just like, instead of trying to be defensive and, trying to,
that's the good thing about a relationship, though.
Right.
They can actually help you see things that you don't see on your own.
Look, listen, baby.
I've been down that road, trust me.
It's crazy.
Trust me.
And like I was telling you, you continue doing you, because on your platform or the platforms that you have, you're like, you came in, and sometimes I'm a firm believer, baby, when you walk in the room, you turn heads, or people gonna get jealous. And I've had that happen to me. Like, even too in my career, I'll never forget, I was working for Dunkin' Donuts, and I started off, of course, this was way back in the day. I remember starting off as a regular employee, and I already had been in the food industry. So my next thing was, okay, I'm not trying to stay here as a crew member. I need to be a shift manager. I need to be an assistant manager or something. I remember talking to the assistant manager like, hey, how could I, grow? How could I do this? How could I do that? And the things that me and him would talk about for us, like, work, it was nothing outside that. It was work and, everything like that. He would go back and try to throw my name under the bus or anything like that. So when he actually, and let me tell you, it's crazy because I still got promoted. I was supposed to get promoted as a shift manager, but I got promoted to be a night manager, right? So I was close the store. And he was moving up, but it was so crazy because once I got that promotion, or once I got into the management side, I would start to hear the feedback or what he was saying. I was like, oh my God, that is so crazy. So like, if I'm saying the sky is blue, he going back and say, no, it's mixed with blue and green. So it was crazy. So once I got into this, and then it's crazy because I wound up turned into a night manager, but I wound up in his position and getting paid more than him. So he wound up leaving. It was just like, wow, the whole time I was a threat to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like I'm trying to take your job. When honestly, I was just trying to come in here and do what I need to do and move up. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. Well, I always look at things as a career mindset.
Sometimes like games though, because you got to play the game.
Right.
Like, why should I be stagnant and hold myself down if I know at least if I'm going to be here, I need to move up.
I need to move up.
But I can't move up trying to stay stagnant where I am, so that you don't be upset with me. Because maybe you're not doing, maybe they see something in me that they're not seeing in you, and you're not doing enough.
Right.
And why am I holding myself back?
Yeah. I definitely get it. But, I always had an entrepreneur mindset. So it's just like one day it's coming where I ain't gonna have to work for nobody. I'm gonna be my own boss.
I know
You
that's
know what
right.
I'm saying? So
That's what I'm.
if you work towards
That's
that,
what I'm
that's
working on now.
that's one thing I like about my baby because he has the same mindset as well, like an entrepreneur mindset. And for me, I think I'm just talented in different things, and I didn't know which road I want to go down.
Both
So
of y'all got the talent, though.
so I think right now this is my goal, and this is the place I want to be. So y'all be going back on air.
They go back in.
Giving you the tea 24 hours. WTT Radio.
Yo. We are back right here on WTT Radio. We just got a few more moments with you this morning. Oh, so sad. We got to go soon.
Oh my God, time is ticking, baby.
It is. This time went by fast. I think we had too much fun this morning.
Look, when you enjoy yourself and having a genuine conversation and
Right.
talking and catching up, sometimes time tick, baby.
It feels like you just got here.
Right.
Like, dang, it ain't been no hour already, for real.
Right.
During the break, y'all, we were actually just kind of elaborating on what we actually talked about before we went to break. And Keon brought up a good point. Like, there's a lot of people out there that post a lot of their issues out there on social media, and people pray against you, and they pray for your downfalls. And posting things, putting it out there in the atmosphere, really will burn you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people will pray against that. Don't put anything out there that you are not solid on yet. And that's what Keon was basically giving advice for.
Yeah, most definitely. And if you have to pay attention. Even your social media tell you something too. Like, even to when you're posting, and I'm gonna say this, like when you post your flyers or you post your clips of you in action or you behind the scenes, watch how many likes you get.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how many comments you get.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, when you stepping out going to the club, oh, it's flooded. You got 200 or 300, 400 likes, inbox going off.
Oh, I think I seen you last night.
Post that you in depression, or post somebody dies.
Oh,
watch how many likes and posts and comments you get.
So I get what you're saying, because actually I posted about my wreck that happened about a month ago, and I posted the pictures and everything, and I didn't post it for sympathy. I posted because the worst wreck I've ever been in, I was really going through something. So I posted it really to just get it out right there, like it could help somebody else out. And there was so many, I had over 200 and something odd likes on Facebook. Right. And I'm like, wow. And yes, while I got showed so much love, I post other stuff like my flyers, like, like the radio show and good stuff that I'm doing, and people skim right on through it. And the excuses that I get, whether it's the algorithm and it's just that you see it, you skim across it because it's not something that is of your success.
Your success, right.
And I feel like that's wrong, because we as a community should help each other and help each other grow and support each other. But that's the problem that we have. We don't support.
We don't support
it. And people wonder why are they able to go pay off these cars and buy these cars, live in one house? Because they can do that without arguing, or because you make $1 more than me, it's a problem, or why can't it's free to support. It's free. Nobody's asking you for anything. Nobody's asking you to take anything out of your pockets. It is free to support. It's free to share. It's free to communicate with people. It's free. It's free. And that just brings you back to my point of Jim Jones when he was in the Gucci store and he posted a video in the Gucci store. Oh, well, I'm in the Gucci store. We're about to drop 29 stacks. Gucci don't care about how much stacks. They're not seeing that. They don't see green. They see brown.
Brown, exactly.
Okay, that's what they're seeing. And we ain't talking about a Gucci belt or a Gucci shoe. Okay, they see brown, and that is what. I'm sorry, that is just the gist of it. And you went live, and there's people out here struggling that need food, that need, people are struggling, and you're inside of the Gucci store. I'm about to drop 29 stacks. Drop 29 stacks on a charity.
Right.
Drop 29 stacks on the artist that's wanting to make it out there.
These single mothers.
Yeah, you've been blessed to get this money, and the last thing that anybody wants to see is you in a Gucci store while they're struggling. You got people living in their cars because they can't afford rent. The evictions are coming. Like, you got people that's doing, and you're complaining because you didn't get some water in a VIP section. Who cares?
Right.
And that's where we go to with the same thing with success on social media. And you brought up a good point, because it's not always about, oh, well, I don't want to support them because I'm not doing it, or I don't want to support them because it's not me. But then you turn around and you're doing something good, and you expect everybody to support you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect the same thing in return when you don't return
When you don't do it, you get what you give. And you know what? It's crazy because I wound up being live.
I need to make a shirt saying you get what you give.
I wound up being on live with your co-host for Comment Section TV, Ashton, and I forgot how we got in this conversation, but what we were talking about was people that are in the same business or people that are in the same or have the same platform. So we were talking because someone had said to me that I'm not going to post someone else's music because, or I'm not going to post something that is related to the same business that I have because that's going to take away from me. No, it's enough room for everybody to eat because I may bring something different. So my question to Ashton was, it was like, how would you post my flyer on your platform, even though we have the same thing going on? Right. And he was like, yeah, because the simple fact is y'all bring something different on y'all show than what I bring on my show. So it was an interesting live. It was an interesting live.
I kind of seen y'all on live and everything, and I chose Ashton for that live because I feel like he was like the best person that matched my energy and matched, what I was. What
you're doing.
Yeah, what my projection was for doing stuff. But my issue with people are you're picking and choosing what you want to support, and then when some issue arises out there with a racial war, now you want to go and speak up and be like, oh, why are they doing that? But are you supporting in your own culture, in your own community, right at home? Are you at home supporting? And don't support when it's convenient, or don't support when it's a clout chase. Support at all times. Support when you need to support, and we don't do that, and it sucks.
Yeah, and every time I go live, I make sure, I have a shot. I make sure that I shot my day ones out on my platform because they be watching. So I always say, shouts out to my day ones because they were there when it was 10 viewers. They were there when it was 60, or just different things that you have. So I make sure I always shout out the people that have always supported and been there from day one.
Day one, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Your day ones, make sure you keep them close.
Yes.
Keon, do you have anything that you wanna spill before we turn this over to Lamar, to Mr. Mar of the afternoon?
Not nothing that I really want to share or drop, but just stay tuned for those who are listening, those who are watching. Follow me on all social platforms, The Real KeonStafford. I tell people all the time, like, share, comment, because it's free. So make sure y'all
$3.99.
Make sure y'all tune in and just keep watching the elevation. I always say that it's coming, so make sure y'all stay tuned.
Y'all heard it right here on WTT Radio. Toxic Talk with Phyll the Prince. It's been a successful Saturday. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I enjoyed it. It just went so fast. What happened to the time?
Right.
I don't understand. Lord, what are you doing? But we will be here each and every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Right here. Let me wake you up and let me get you up so you can start going vacuum your grass during the day, okay? All right, I'm signing out. This is Phyll the Prince with Toxic Talk. Next, we have more in the afternoon coming on, and I want you to stay locked and stay tuned with WTT Radio.
That was the vacuum grass. What's up, y'all? Hey, Wayne.
And my sister, my nieces and nephews.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Make sure y'all are watching tomorrow because I will be live at 9 p.m. Sunday. Tomorrow Sunday. 9 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in. Thank y'all for watching. Just out here doing a little networking, a little working and stuff. So I appreciate everybody. For those who sent me through Cash App, I haven't checked anything yet, but I have seen the notifications. So thank y'all so much. I will be hearting everything. So I thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for all the love, and see y'all soon.
Child, he get on, he cuts the fool. He talk real shit, bitch. We laugh, we cry, we have fun.
they don't have no outlet, or they don't have no voice, or they don't have no one to confide in, you know. So